Tonight, what caused this massive and deadly explosion in China?
And police are hunting for the hit-and-run driver who caused this frightening wreck, caught on camera.
And we have the latest on the domestic assault call that ended with a Richmond officer shooting the suspect.
And it was a beautiful day out there.
It's a scene of devastation in China tonight after this massive explosion at a warehouse.
Now, there had been a smaller blast and fire, so people were already recording on their phones when this happened. And that explosion left at least 17 people dead, but hundreds more are hurt. It also shattered windows and knocked doors off buildings all around the area.
We don't know exactly what.
There are dead bodies all over the street.
Now, as day broke, some fires were still burning. There are reports that one of the fireballs swept through a parking lot full of new cars. It was so intense it charred most of them and burned the paint right off of the rest.
Here at home tonight, police need your help finding the hit-and-run driver who caused a chain reaction crash on the south side that ended with a car inside a store.
And this all happened earlier today in the 3400 block of Hull Street, right in front of Jack Rabbit's convenience store. Ashley Mofford shows us how it all unfolded. Thank you, Ashley. Now, moments after that accident, another car careens into a building in Chesterfield. Police say 62-year-old Jung Shan was traveling east on Robius Road when her car ran off of the road, crossed a parking lot, and hit the columns supporting the awning of Connect's Federal Credit Union. That's on Midlothian Turnpike. We're told the building will remain closed until it's repaired. A construction company is figuring out how long that will take. By the way, police charged Sean with reckless driving.
Curtis McLeod, Fox News at 10.
Thank you, Curtis. We know you'll keep us posted. Right now, we're learning that former President Jimmy Carter is battling cancer. Carter announced today he had a mass removed from his liver last week. During that surgery, doctors discovered that not only was the mass cancerous, but that cancer has spread to other parts of his body. We do not know what type of cancer this is, but we do know the 90-year-old's family has a history of pancreatic cancer. Carter will undergo treatment in Atlanta. Tonight, President Obama said he had spoken with the former president and wished him a full and speedy recovery. Well, the parents of Noah Thomas were back in court today for a preliminary hearing. Paul Thomas and Ashley White are both charged with child abuse and neglect after 5-year-old Noah was found dead in a septic tank back in March. It happened after the boy went missing for 5 days. His mother is also charged with felony murder. If convicted, she could face up to 15 years in prison, and Thomas could face up to 10 years. We'll keep you posted on what happens. Exciting day there. Well, Virginia Union University is responding after several parents and students contacted us angry over a lack of dorm rooms. Yesterday, we told you about several parents who say their kids had nowhere to stay when they arrived at VUU for the start of the school year. Well, today the school released a statement saying sometimes there are missteps in the housing process, and went on to say we will seek additional ways to improve our process so parents and students can be clear when it comes to the enrollment process. We have been working on this matter for some time and will continue to fine-tune that process so that we eliminate any misunderstandings in the future.
When we come back, a deadly prison riot, and we're learning the man who died was the mastermind of another deadly riot back in the 70s.
And it wasn't your usual police chase when the guy they were chasing decided to strip naked. It's caught on camera. Next.
I'm just in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I bet. Well, 3 more women are now coming forward accusing Bill Cosby of sexually assaulting them. Attorney Gloria Allred representing those women at a press conference this afternoon. One is a former flight attendant. The other 2 are actresses, including one who appeared on The Cosby Show. Now, since last May, 37 other women have publicly accused Cosby of sexual assault. Cosby has denied the allegations against him and has not been charged with any crime.
Also at community colleges.
Always a good thing to have.
It is, yes.
Well, more and more people now, they're suffering from kidney stones, and these days many of them are actually teenagers. But a tasty summer drink could be the key to preventing them. What you need to know is later tonight.
And
Your time is 10:30 now. Welcome back. Take a look at this. This is the grave of Maggie Walker, the nation's first female bank president, and you can see how it looks. It hardly seems fitting for such a historical figure. These conditions at the Evergreen Cemetery have been concerning for quite some time now.
But they're getting renewed attention. Christina Head takes a look at whether...
Thank you, Christina. Hillary Clinton is trying to assure her supporters tonight that she did not use that private email server in her home to send classified emails. However, the Inspector General says at least 2 of the emails reviewed so far should have been classified as top secret. That would mean that they should not have been on a private email system set up in anyone's home.
A server.
Now, Clinton has said she deleted more than 30,000 emails from the private server before turning over thousands more to the State Department. She says there was nothing incriminating about any of those emails. They were purely personal, and the FBI can retrieve them if it needs to. All right, this should be pretty interesting. If you can stay up late tonight, you might get a look at quite a show in the sky. A meteor shower is peaking tonight, probably about 6 hours from now. It's usually quite a thing to see. The trick is finding a clear night, no clouds and no moon to outshine the meteors. Fortunately, tonight is supposed to be just that. So to get a good view, you'll need to be as far away from city lights as you can get, then lay back and look straight up. After a few minutes, your eyes will adjust and you'll start seeing the meteors streak on by you.
And sometimes
a whale covered with a plastic bag and fishing line actually appears to come to a fisherman for help. Thank goodness for Good Samaritans. The man you just heard from believes the whale thanked him for lending a helping hand. And these days, there are supposed to be just a few things that separate men and women, right? But in the city of Fort Collins, Colorado, there's a law saying this man can walk around shirtless, while his lady friend cannot. For the most part, no one made a big deal about it until Brittany Hoagland got involved. She says the problem with the law is that it targets women directly.
It is sexist because it's...
Well, Brittany is trying to win support through a protest in the city on August 23rd, which is International Go Topless Day.
Because...
All right. Take a look at this. A 104-year-old Virginia woman leaves behind an obituary that's gone viral, but we now know part of it isn't very original. The obit seems like it's written by the woman herself, but it's actually written by her daughter, who is still alive and admits she copied parts of it from someone else. Mike Valerio has an explanation now from the family. Thank you, Mike. Your time now is 10:46. Don't go anywhere. Mark Davis is up next with sports. All right, when you go to a birthday party, you'll likely find games and birthday cake, even ice cream. But at others, you'll find this, little puppies. In Southern California, parents are hiring companies to actually bring in puppies for parties.
it's a good option for find permanent homes.
Kind of a cute idea there.
Yeah.
But I think those kids are going to want the puppies if you expose them to
Probably
them.
so. They'll need some pre-training in the responsibility
Right.
part.
You're right about that.
Thanks a lot for joining us tonight. Have a great evening.